All right, welcome. Should I introduce myself every time? Yes. Hi, I'm Yoffe. I am a variety streamer. Welcome to my channel, session, chat. No? Okay, don't introduce. Hi, I'm back. I'm just melting away today because, oh, all right, that's good. I thought I would jump on here. I missed yesterday. I had a very busy day yesterday, but at least I made it to the gym, so that's important. As long as you have your priorities. I'm sorry, I will try to prioritize my Twitch. It's been funny trying to, stay consistent. I'm so bad about like being on a schedule. Oh, hello. Nice to have you. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. I feel like I needed to jump on today because one, it's nice and sunny. So yesterday was very rainy and has anyone been harassing you? Oh, hi. No, I've been very lucky. I haven't had any situations. I did have somebody like try and hack my account once, but then I just shut everything off. So other priorities, well, obviously I have to have a normal job to support a soon to be 20-year-old because he's a very expensive young adult and he hasn't figured out his life yet. So mommy to the rescue. I have to, no, sorry, that sounds really bad. I'm just trying to help my kid out for the first year, two, however long it takes for him to get to the point where he can be self-sufficient. I think that's what every parent should do. And at the moment, it's not easy for kids to find jobs, especially in this point in time. It's not really, I feel like it's getting more challenging for these young adults because jobs are not as easy to come by anymore. I've been trying on my end to apply for things and to do what I can, but it's been so long since I've had like that kind of American job that I don't know the technique anymore or how you apply everything is online. You know, back in the day when you were applying for a job, you would go into the business, you would introduce yourself, you would fill out an application, and you would give it to the manager, and you'd say, "Hi, I'd really love to work here. It's so nice to meet you. Bye-bye." You know, like you would have like rapport, you would have some type of engagement that would like trigger, maybe I should respond to this person. Nowadays, you just apply online and you don't know if they received it. You don't know if they're going to reply. You don't know anything. You're just in the dark, and then you feel bad when you don't even get a single reply because it means either they overlooked you, they don't give a hoot. I don't want to say a bad word. They just don't care, or they didn't receive it. So it's really impersonal, and I don't like it. Process is funny. Yeah, these days you can't even make a good impression. It's all faceless and in the dark. How do you know somebody's personality? How are you going to hire somebody without really engaging with them and understanding their character or maybe their value system of what they could provide to your business? I would think you'd want to have at least the initial interaction just to say, it's not worth my time to actually interview this person, or it's I don't know. I just feel like it's so impersonal. It's not my thing. Yes, your resume might not get seen these days. Exactly. So I wonder if I should update my resume. Should I add Twitch streamer on my resume as a content creator, travel influencer, foodie for days? Okay, maybe not. Actually, I did apply to a few things, and it helps. Like, I don't know if you guys understand about like Google Maps, or but I don't know, I've somehow accumulated like 1.2 million views on my Google Maps, just because I go to a place and I review it, and I give my honest opinion about what I liked and what I didn't like. And majority of the places that I choose are pretty good, so that's why I write a really raving review. And if like the place yesterday, well, the day before yesterday, don't know my days, but the other cafe that we went to the other day, it was kind of like, how are they surviving? If you're gonna provide this kind of food, I feel like you really need to improve. And so I just gave a little bit of feedback on my end as a consumer. It would be better to put your best foot forward. Like, if you're gonna want your customer to return, you want to show them what you got. Show them the goods. And if you don't, they're gonna have one opportunity and they're gonna miss it, and then I'll never go back. And that's so sad. Like, you want return customers. You are a free soul. I am definitely one of those. I don't know, I guess I pride myself on being just a free spirit. So I just left school and started my own business. Well done, you. And never worked for anyone. I have always been kind of entrepreneurial mindset. I've always had a difficulty working for other people because I'm not really good with schedules, obviously, and I'm inconsistently consistent, if that makes sense. And I like to do things, and when I'm really passionate about it, I'm like fully into it. And when I'm not really excited about it, I probably will kind of remove myself more and more. I'm trying to buy a business. Go for it. Well done, you. I invested in a business with whatever money that I've been able to acquire, accumulate, or retain, I should say. I had a few different things happen in the last few years, obviously, that kind of stopped my streaming as much. Obviously, it was like more personal things, and like my focus was a little bit different. So now I'm trying to like restart everything from a different perspective. I'm a little bit more grown up now, I suppose. I don't think I ever want to grow up fully. I think it's kind of sad when you become very just, I don't want to say boring. I don't think I'll ever be boring, but I think you just evolve and you change as you grow older, and you become a little bit more savvy or wise in many different parts of your life. So that's what my goal was in the last year, was to just focus on bettering myself and being open to different opportunities. Yeah. So childlike hope and wonder is fun. I've been on like a travel, we don't say travel bug, travel adventurer kind of mood. And so it's difficult to just be streaming while you're wanting to be in the moment, or while you're wanting to focus on like the world around you. And I feel like when I'm on social media too much or Twitch too much, then my focus is all about that. So it's difficult to balance. So I'm working on that, but hopefully I can one day get to a point where I can take you with me and share my experience of what I do and where I go and what I eat, and if it's something of interest for you, I don't know. But yeah, that's just me. Childlike, okay, so, but I still plan to eat waffles, ice cream, and ganache. I think you could make waffles healthy. Just use oatmeal instead of white flour. Ice cream, you could make it yourself. You can make it out of coconut milk and what did I make? Coconut milk, mint chip ice cream. But yeah, hello, welcome back. Yeah, your PC goal is mine too. Things get so expensive. Yeah, so it's definitely changed for sure, the prices of everything. I went back to the States, what was it, in March, April, and it's not getting any better oh yeah, it's getting interesting. Let's just say that. I'm looking forward to my next travel there, but at the same time, I have mixed feelings. I'm rather liking being in Phuket right now. It's beautiful. I've got important people in my life that are in my day-to-day. My best friend Jenny's coming back, so that's good. And my girlfriend Priya is opening a business. Maybe we can stream from her new restaurant that she's just invested in, and hopefully we'll do some business together as well. So, and then I have my little pups. I'm literally melting here. I wonder if I can. I've been trying to charge this fan, but I don't know if I have the right charger for it, so we're gonna try. But it is a hot day today. I'll flip the screen over so you can see. Let's see. Don't mind the apartment. It's a bit messy. So let's check the view today. It is a beautiful sunny day. And yesterday was rain and clouds and gloom, but today is a beautiful day. And the banana trees are growing like crazy. So what I do is every time I eat a piece of fruit that has a seed, I throw it into the jungle, and I hope that it will grow a tree. Does it work? Not usually, but I have a couple new papaya trees growing, so I can pull some fruit from that. The banana trees, I don't really eat wild bananas just because, you know, you might get some spiders up in there, so I'll avoid that. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here, and I'm definitely melting. So, can you guys stop barking? That would be really great. Anyway, so what's happening in the world today? What have I missed? I don't really follow the news. I kind of stay away from that. No, I don't own in Phuket. You can own, and you can own via a business. So you can open a business and then buy a property with your business. But as a foreigner, you can't really own completely unless it's like freehold. But even then, you really have to make sure that you have the right agreements in place. Most people here, they do like a long-term lease, like 99-year lease or 30-year lease. And so like what my friend did is he rented long-term a villa, and then he upgraded it. He put a couple million baht into it, put a pool in, and then he just stays there. And yeah, so you could do that. There's condos I think you can buy, but you're not buying the land, you're just buying the condo. I think you can buy the house and not the land. The land must be owned by Thai, which is what actually they do in the Fiji Islands to protect the locals and the I guess the culture, or the government keeps a strict rule of keeping it in their culture. Not like America, where you can have foreigners come in and buy all the farmland or land near bases or anything. That can't happen here. there's strict rules against foreign ownership. So yeah, you can do long-term leases and such. Pensacola Beach is on long-term lease too. Oh, okay. I try not to watch the news, all the negativity on a daily basis. Yeah, I'm just not. So I see your mind as something that whatever you look at, whatever you tell it, whatever you what's the word I'm looking for? So whatever you see, touch, feel, it comes into your psyche, your consciousness, and then that becomes your reality, right? So if you're watching all this negative stuff like bombing and all the negativity on the immigration issues, and I don't know, it comes into you via your visuals, right? And that's why I don't watch scary movies. I don't watch, I don't really have a thing for negative movies. I mean, I did like, what is it? Lord of the Rings and, what was that last one I watched? Anything with King Arthur I like. So those kind of things, yes, there's battles but Game of Thrones, yes, I liked watching that a lot. But there comes a point where you're watching too much war and aggression, and I just feel like it can affect you internally somehow, like spiritually. Just saying. Fijians aren't that friendly to immigrants. I think you just have to get to know the Fijians. I went there. I lived in Fiji for 4.5 years, 5 years, and I always had a feeling of everybody was very nice and friendly. Now there's some areas obviously that you have to be mindful of, and the fact that most people there are struggling. I wouldn't say most people, just there's a percentage of people that it's not so easy there. Work and I remember like I would go to buy something and you have to go through like 5 different people just to buy one item. So the process is very long and it's all paper. I don't know if it's changed since the last time I was there, but it was definitely a bit of a time thing. So what's your favorite city in Thailand? Well, I'm a little biased because obviously I love Phuket. I've been to Chiang Mai and I've been to Koh Samui. I've been to Bangkok and Pattaya, but obviously Phuket is my home. I love being here. I don't know, I haven't found any place that's comparable to it. So we're going there for a holiday at Lovely Island. It gets expensive for sure in the high season when the humidity is down, and obviously this is when tourism becomes very very popular. I think maybe somebody can look up how many tourists we had last year come to Phuket. It's a pretty substantial number. Yeah, so Lord of the Rings is a medieval allegory and reps at the struggle of sin, the ring. Yes, my precious. I actually love watching movies where you can kind of dissect it and understand the deeper meaning. What was one movie? Can you give me one movie that you watched as a kid and then you rewatched it when you were older and you found out it was actually a very deep, meaningful movie? Do you have any that you can recommend? I mean, I've watched a few and I don't remember, like when I was a kid, I don't remember all of the underlying messages behind certain scenes. out there quite a lot. I'm just melting. You think I'm really gray? Thank you. I think I'm melting. Okay, so The Matrix was on my top. That one has so many subliminal messages. It was an action movie to me as a kid, and then it was a documentary. If you know, you know. For sure, I know. I've been down that hole. And I don't know, I feel like it's such a incredible thing to write. I mean, who could have thought of all these different scenes and scenarios? It's just impressive to me. I've actually rewatched the whole. What? Well, you know, if you understand, if you can have an open mind to how it correlates to reality, or are we in a different type of reality? Anyway, we won't talk about the conspiracy stuff. How do you keep your hair looking so great? Let's just say my hair is not looking too great today. It's very, yeah, it needs to be washed again. So the wonderful thing about being in a extremely humid climate is your hair is very happy because it's moist, right? Everything's moisture, so your body feels so much better. You don't feel like you're, you know, like crepey skin, and it's like you're always wearing lotion. So my skin does really well here. My hair does much better here. When I'm in Europe in the summer, it just comes like, and everything is just dry and it's brittle, and yeah. So if you've never been into a humid climate, like going to Florida, or what's another area that's really humid? Maybe like Tennessee or Mississippi. That was really, that was really humid when I went. I once took a road trip to pick up a race car for a friend of mine. It was like a VW Bug or something. And we drove from California all the way to Mississippi. We were supposed to stay in Tennessee, but I was a little nervous because, you know, when you go somewhere new and you don't really know where to stay and what good area or what's a safe area. And I think this was before we had, it was definitely before we had the ability to Google everything. I don't even think it was, no, maybe we did. I just don't think we had the, I don't know, did we have smartphones back then? I don't know, it must have been a long time ago. I think we had like Blackberries and Razor phones. I don't think we had smartphones yet. I just don't remember what year that was. It was, maybe I was just out of high school or something. Did we have that in high school? I don't even remember. I don't know. I'm not sure what. Can you ask it in a long sentence? My body didn't enjoy Osaka in late July. Way too humid. So typically, if I go to Japan. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't remember. It's been a long time. I had, what was that other one we had? The AOL Messenger. AIM. Hello, how's it going? Sorry about that. I don't remember. It's been too long. Anyway, I go to Japan usually February, March, because that's the ski season. And if you are somebody who likes to do adrenaline sports, that's me. So if you can recommend any other ski places that are worth traveling to, let me know, because I've only found so far that Japan has been like incredible for powder skiing. I tried snowboarding for a bit, but it's so different. I just remember growing up in California, snowboarding on like Mountain High or Big Bear. I just remember it being so different. I don't know. I was so good at snowboard, and now I'm like, it hurts. Now every time you fall down, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm glad I wore a helmet. You can really hurt yourself. Do kids these days even know what an encyclopedia is? I doubt it. Or is the smartphone the encyclopedia? I think it is. No, you know what the encyclopedia is? Everybody goes to the chat, if you know, the GBT. The encyclopedia has gone the way of the dino. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's a lost thing. I don't think anybody even remembers that you go to the library and you had to go through like the Rolodex. Is that what they would call it? What did they call it? You go to the library and you have to go through all the cards just to find the right number, and then you have to go to find the right shelf correlated to the number, and then you get to smell all these beautiful old books of dust. Dewey Decimal System, I didn't even understand that. Kids use the encyclopedia. You mean Wikipedia? Ah, yeah, that's true. That is very true. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can handle being out here for an hour. We're gonna be like proper. You'll just start seeing my lips sweat. But I agree. I think this day and age the technology has changed so much that we've become so reliant on our digital world. Have you ever had a week of no phone, of no computer, just complete blackout of all your electronics? Have you ever done that? Can you do it? Can you handle it? When someone first explained Wikipedia, I was like, there's no way anyone would ever use that for information. Now it's basically our only source of truth. I'm sorry, but I don't think I've ever used Wikipedia. Does that make me, as what Carter says, does that make me a boomer for not knowing that Wikipedia is where you find stuff? I have another question. Do you name your chat GPT? Because I gave mine a name and a voice. I mean, not like my girlfriend. She's made hers very specific. Hello. Thanks for coming back. I still have my AOL account. No, you don't. Is that even still a thing? I don't even remember mine. I have an MSN. Does anybody still use MSN? I think I still have Hotmail as well. Somebody tried to hack into my Hotmail, and I'm like, why would you want to hack into this? There's nothing in there. I don't attach my credit cards to anything. It would be stupid. Unless they're trying to like take my Microsoft Excel or whatever's connected to it. I don't know. What's Friendster? Is that like an application? Does that make me old for not knowing? Is that bad? What's Friendster? Tell me. Is that where you make friends? How hot is it there? I'm from Alabama. Oh, Alabama, you're probably hotter than me. I don't know how you handle that heat. Alabama is intense heat. I think I still do have my MySpace. It's been a long time, and I used to like use that thing daily, and I don't know, it just changed. Do you know, I met Tom from MySpace. He is actually friends with a friend of mine, and he comes to Phuket pretty often. So that was funny. I think we all went to EDC together. So, do you have Excite Chat? What's that? I don't know what that is. if they get into one account, they get into others using open source. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have anything connected to Hotmail. I don't know why they would want to even. They also tried to hack into my booking.com, which is kind of weird because now you have all these like secondary. Hi, Tiger. You have all these like secondary security things. So now it always sends me a message. I'm like, why would you want to hack into that? I don't put anything on the, or unless you're wanting to know where I went to. But why? What's the point? Girl is so hot, she's overheating. Let me tell you. I just need somebody to come and fan me so I feel cooler. You have no idea. Most people use the same username. Oh, really? I don't. I think you should always keep them guessing. Like, you don't want to be on the black market? Is that what that's called? I know it's called something. I can't think of what it is. It would be the black market, right? When they expose your email or something. Dark web. Okay, never mind. I don't know it. Black market is for other things. Thanks, Sneezer. Thanks for that. Sorry. Dark web. Okay, my bad. Black market sounded right. It's like the naughty place. Yeah, thank you. It's close enough. Oh well. We knew what you meant. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, my bad. So anyway, let's change the topic. We're going way to the dark side. Yeah. So what's on the, wait, what? The black market is where you sell physical stuff. Oh, okay. I think I saw like a video of a guy who bought something and then it turned out to be something really stupid. He thought he was buying something cool. I did see a lady also who, she buys lost luggage. How sad. You lose your luggage and then somebody goes and sells it for like pennies on the dollar, and then all of your like really nice stuff is sold to some random person. No, that's really sad. The dark side's coming now. Nothing is real. She'll never know just how I feel. From out of the shadows, she walks like a dream. Makes me feel crazy. Makes me feel so mean. Is this your poem? Ain't nothing gonna save you from a love that's blind. Slip through the dark side and cross the line. On the dark side, oh yeah, on the dark side. Is this your lyrics? Are you making some music? Oh, okay. Just like those storage war auctions. Yeah, I watch that. When I'm in the States, I try to catch up on a lot of missed TV shows because I don't really watch TV. I don't really have like normal TV here. I think you have to go online to watch TV now, which is sad. So what do you normally watch? Hulu? Netflix? That stick that people have? The box, right? I'm just wondering if you needed a fan person, my hand would be really tired. So I have a story about fanning. I was fanning like this for about, let's say 5 hours, just like this. And then my wrist was like so worn. I couldn't move it. I had to like just hold it like this all the time. It was so bad. I was at a music festival. I think I was at Coachella. Is it Coachella? And the fan was really big, so, you know, and then you're just constantly doing this movement, which is like a certain muscle. and I could not move my wrist for for days. It was so painful. Good afternoon. How often do you travel back to the US or Australia? Okay, well, that's two different directions, but I guess. So last time I was in Australia was probably, I'd say 5 years ago. I've been to Perth, Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney. So I've been a few times to Australia. My girlfriend used to live on Bondi Beach. She was like two streets back from the beach, so I'd go and stay with her. And she rented out her house and now is living on a catamaran sailing the Mediterranean Sea. And I think now she's going to the Caribbean. So at some point I'll go and jump on her 55-foot catamaran. She's a mother of two, and she lives on a catamaran. Like, what an incredible life. I would have loved to raise my son on a boat. And you become like professional sailor, right? She does own the boat, her and her husband. I think he was in construction, and then they just decided, you know, we don't want to live the normal life. Good morning. Maybe you should invest in a battery-powered fan. I have one charging. I'm gonna check in a little bit to see if it actually works or if it's just a broken fan that I was hoping for. Let me go check it and see if it's ready. So how do you make it work? Because it's yours, but I don't know how to make it work. I tried to charge it, but it's not like Bluetooth. But I don't know. I pushed it, I plugged it in, I just don't know if it's. I know I tried to charge it. I made an effort. It didn't really work. Does she hang out with T-Pain as well because she's on a boat? No, I don't think so. My girlfriend Laura is more like hippie style, doing naked yoga. She sent me photos. I was like, this is what I want to be doing. I want to do naked yoga on a boat. Okay, I knew I had a hair there. It's a knob, you knob. I know. I'm pushing the knob. I'm pushing the knob. It's a knob? It's not working. It's not working. See, even if I pull it off, I poke it and nothing happens. Okay, wait, I messed it up. Now I have to figure out how to put it back on. Okay, now it's back on. Dial it. What does it mean, dial it? Like it's not happening. Whatever. It's I don't know. I charged it for like 20 minutes and nothing. So maybe I'm using the wrong charger. It's literally UBC. I charged it. And I charged it directly with my my laptop charger. Out of power then. Okay, so it needs to be like a day of charging and then it will work? Okay. I'll bring it to you later. You can figure it out. Did the 3 air... No, sadly. I had a beautiful beach house, and the owner of the land sold the land to a luxury resort, and they took all of the beach cottages and demolished them all to build luxury villas. I will forever be sad about that, but I will always be grateful of the fact that I had the opportunity to spend time at such a beautiful place, especially during COVID. How wonderful to live like right over the beach, on the beach. 20 minutes is too low, more like 4. Okay, so I'm gonna go plug it back in and maybe it'll last longer, I don't know. All right, I came back with goodies because we needed some sustenance. I'm so hungry. This is normally my breakfast time, and and so you can still do yoga naked. I'm gonna do naked yoga on the boat anytime, whenever she invites me. My son was supposed to go work over the summer on her boat. Yeah, we're on massive blueberry eating mode. Can you see how big these blueberries are? That's a really big blueberry, right? Mwah! See you soon. Enjoy the beach with Auntie Robin. They're huge, I know. These are blueberries from Peru. I'm going to Peru, so I can, that's bigger than my thumb. See that? Probably because several boat wrecks in the process. What? No, you have to make sure you focus. So I probably shouldn't be eating this, but no, they're super sweet sour. And look, it's got a little heart on it. That one was a little squishy. Ugh. I don't like squishy ones. I think I would definitely get banned if I did naked yoga. I have to wear like something. Pixar, it didn't happen, exactly. You'll never know. We'll have to do it from like paparazzi far. So you'd never know. All right, so we're just having a little snack. So I don't know about you, but I can't have normal dairy, so I stick to coconut yogurt. Biceps check. I'm gonna post later. Actually, I did post. I posted on somewhere else my fitness progress. So that's how you get to see my photo. If you know, you know. Because I really try not to post too many photos of myself on my Instagram anymore, just because I feel like other people get to have more of my personal content instead. So Karma Sutra is also gymnastics from India. Who's gonna teach me Karma Sutra? Because I would love to learn. A little Kundalini yoga, so why not? What's my favorite color? Hard to say. Probably like purple, lavender purple. I go into phases. Like now I'm wearing a lot of white. I feel like white is purity and angel, clean, and I like mint color. So I like pastels. So it used to be blue, but now I'm more on the pastel, but peach, white. White's not really a pastel. White and black I like, but mostly purple and minty green. I don't have anything. So minty green, like this color. I would wear these, but I think it'll mess up my filter. So I could sit here and eat with you this way. It's so yummy. Strawberry coconut yogurt. Are you a Karma Sutra guru? Tell me more. We need to know. So you can be healthy, but you can also add your protein. This is like pea protein with It's magic mocha, because we like magic in our life. Organic pea protein, cocoa powder, inulin, probiotics, amino acids, bromelain for digestive enzyme, and Himalayan sea salt with a little coffee flavor. Because you know me and my coffee. I'm really trying to limit my coffee intake just a little bit, but it's not really happening. I was trying to do only decaf, and unfortunately a lot of places here in Phuket do not offer decaf, so full caffeine it is. Do you like my mug? I bought it from my mother because every time I go somewhere, my mother wants a souvenir. So this one has little puffins and Viking, because you know I love those Vikings, and whales, because I went and watched the whales on the water of the fjord. What else is here? The geyser. Oh no, it's already like damaged. My mom is gonna be like, oh, there's already look, did you see it? It took my lipstick filter. It's already damaged. She's gonna, I wonder why it wants my lipstick filter. I'm so sad. Karma Sutra experts just went up 1,000%. What about tea? I stick to like matcha or rose hip tea. What's the other? Chamomile. I had this really amazing tea at this chateau. Maybe I have a package of it, but I like the teas that come in not in the paper, but in like little fishnet bags or whatever. Have you seen those? I feel like maybe that's less potential for plastic ingestion. I'd rather not eat a credit card worth of plastic every year. You miss anything from America other than family that you can't get here? Well, now that I can get macaroni and cheese here, do I really need to go back to America? I'm kidding. I don't even know. What could I... Because we have an import store, so anything I really am craving, like if I want Pop-Tarts, which I don't eat Pop-Tarts, but if I wanted to, they have strawberry Pop-Tarts here, but I'm looking for the s'mores. I grew up on those. Oh, sorry. I have depth perception issues. I don't know how far it's gone in. My bad. I ran out of coffee about 3 months ago, so I just quit. So if I stop coffee, I'll have a headache for like 1 day, and then I'm good. Carter has been... Sorry. I messaged him this morning because I wanted him to sign up for... It's kind of weird to eat and talk at the same time. Sorry. I messaged him so that he could apply to be a dog walker. If you're not going to have a normal job, you're going to be a dog walker. You can take care of animals, because he has a strong compassion towards animals. So there, perfect synergy. You like animals? Walk them. Gaming and not trying to find a job. That kid is always on Gary's Mod, so I need to figure out how to stop that. Exactly. So, my favorite cocktail. Well, knowing that I don't drink alcohol, I've never been into it. I think I told you guys the story of why I don't drink alcohol. I went on okay, I'll tell you. Do you want to know? I don't know. Do you really want to know this story? Because I can give you many stories, but I have two stories, actually. Two stories when it came to alcohol. Dock worker sounds like it could be a good long-term gig. I switched to tea. We're nearly. Yeah, I am. I love the green tea here. It's really nice. Yeah. He can stream Gary's mod. That's what I told him. I said, why doesn't he just become a streamer? And if he's really good at his gaming, then just stream your gaming. I'll watch you, see really how good you are, and I'll judge you. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. But I don't have a favorite cocktail unless it's like a virgin. I like virgins. Cocktails. What is it? I see you eat healthy. And what do you think about solar radiation, fumes from gasoline and diesel engines? Yeah, I don't like any of it. Anything that's like toxic or chemical, or I try to avoid being around. And like one day I hope to be a woman that doesn't have to go to the gas station. It would just be lovely to have a husband that is proactive and knows that I don't like doing that. Because I feel so vulnerable when I'm pumping gas, especially in America, and I'm like constantly having to look around. I just seen too many videos of people like, getting robbed at a gas station. So, and like you have to make sure everything's locked before, because somebody will go in from the other side. Nope, not interested. I just hope my future husband will take into consideration that I don't like to go and deal with the pumping of the gas. I'm good at it. I can handle it. I'm not like a Kardashian or whatever. I can do it. But you want to volunteer? Thanks. That's so sweet of you. Go electric. I will never go full electric. Let me just say I have a horrible story of being in an electric vehicle in the middle of Norway, which I love Norway. Gotta love the Norwegians. They're so cute. But I was in a fully electric vehicle in the middle of a fjord, right? Well, not in the middle of the fjord, but like the area. And it was just off the main city in an island you have to get to via a ferry. And the nearest electric hookup was about 20 kilometers away. If you don't know kilometers, somebody can do the math, but you had to drive 20 kilometers just to go and get a full charge on your car, because the house charger it wasn't compatible to the car that we had rented. So whenever you get down to a certain amount, you have to make sure that you account for that extra 20 kilometers, because then otherwise you are completely SOL. You know, it's so stressful, especially when you're on a vacation and you're trying to also have to take into account that you can only drive this much distance and then your car is depleted and you have no way of recharging. Yeah, exactly. If you're in a rural area and you break down, what do you do? And in Norway, it was raining majority of the time. So you're just kind of like, help? Who do you call? You have to call your rental car company and just say, hey, I'm stuck on this road. What do I do? Which is what happened. And we went to another charger because the one charger was broken. So you had to go to another charger, which is another 30 kilometers away. And then you're just going like, this is so stressful. This is not what your holiday should be. Your holiday should be like, just kind of flow. But when you have to deal with electric vehicles, if you have a charger at home, no problem. If you don't have the charger at home, you are so in trouble. I loved having the Tesla. We stayed at a friend's house and they lent us the Tesla. So that was okay because every day you get to charge up to your 80% and it's fine. I did notice that every time I was in an electric vehicle, I felt like nauseous. So I had to drive. No matter what, I had to be the driver. But we won't go into my little weird feeling of electronics. Like I don't like touching my phone. I don't like the Wi-Fi. I'm one of those little weirdos that just doesn't like EMF. But so yeah. Electric vehicles are usually a means for daily drivers, not cross-country. Well, yeah. I don't trust electric cars. My concern is when they have everything on electric and then somebody shoots off an EMP, then what do you do? This is random thinking, right? Or let's say somebody controls all of the electric vehicles and decides, you know what? You're not being very good. I'm gonna shut it off. I'll stick to my motorbike. I'm good. I put a little bit of gas in. Cost me $3 to fill it up. I'm good. Let's stick to my electric bike. No, I'm not. Sorry, my motorized bike. One day we'll be able to stream, I think, on the motorbike. I just have to figure out how to turn the whatever that is. Portugal, I'm coming to you one day. My friend Jason lives in Portugal. I want to go visit one day. I'm not a big fan of the Pontiacs. I'm more of a Mustang girl. I'm just gonna go quiet while I indulge in my granola. I mean, is it really a conspiracy if it's true? Or if it comes true, is it a conspiracy still, or is it just truth? Just asking. Asking for a friend. It's only 10 a.m. Look, and it's cooled down because the sun went away. So now it's getting a little gloomy. Now we have clouds in the sky. The water is so peaceful right now. There must be a storm brewing somewhere. EMP, you're bad, so we're shutting down your car. Is that conspiracy? Aren't they trying to do some kind of a digital thing right now in Europe? I'm not gonna, never mind. We're not talking about that. I just saw a video on Instagram that made me get really nervous about what's happening. And then they made like a, predictive video. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, predictive video about what the potential future will hold if this goes into effect. If you want it, I'll post it on my Discord and you can watch it. That's all I'm saying. It looks scary. No, I'm not getting my news from Instagram. I don't watch the news. Yeah, it's like the movies or the videos that they share, and then all of a sudden it's not a big deal because it's happened. I'm not going there. Not going there, but if you want it, I'm gonna share it on the Discord. I'll share it later. I sent it to a few people going, right, Tiger, if you're still here. Anyway, up to you. You believe what you want. I'm not saying it either way. Just a kiss, where is your adventurous spirit? Aren't you ready for new geographic discoveries? On the daily, honey. On the daily. I want to go anywhere. I feel like everything is AI. A lot of things are AI now. So, and I'm trying not to generalize, but what is real? What is reality? Do you know? Am I real, or am I just your Black Mirror image of Yoffe? See, I knew you wanted to watch it. All right, let me go. I'll try to find it. It's on my phone. Ooh. Well done. Anyway, we've hit our hour. Should we stay on a little bit longer, or should we turn you off and you guys can go raid somebody else? Do you want to hang out a little bit longer? You have gone a while. They have replaced you with version 2.0. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Here. Did you guys know I got a new puppy? Oop. Oh, come on. My little fatty hair. This is Tyla. Tyla is Pomeranian. And so here's the story about Tyla, if you didn't know. My friend from France, Camille, he bought his wife a puppy while she was pregnant, just to kind of keep her occupied. And then they realized that, oh, actually, it's not easy to take a puppy to France. They have to have vaccines. They have to have travel documents. They have to have all these things, all these requirements. And then you have to find a plane that can take the puppy. So inside the cabin, because these little small dogs can't be in the luggage hall area. I don't know where they put the dogs, but they can't go below. And so I said, okay, well, I can dog sit for a while. And so my 3 month of dog sitting and puppy training. So I stayed up for 1 month. Every day I was trying to basically crate train her. Not really crate train her because I didn't have a crate, but I was trying to teach her, okay, we go to the bathroom outside, right? If that's how you train your puppy, to go outside and not everywhere, especially for little dogs, because they need consistency. So for 1 month I lost all my sleep just so I could train her the right way. It was worth it. And then 9 months went by and he still didn't take the puppy. And then it was another few more months. And I said, I feel like she might be my puppy, actually, because I don't think you're really interested in keeping her. Because I feel like it's more complicated, because in order for her to travel, just before, she has to have like a rabies shot or something, which I am not an advocate for that. I think it causes the dog to have a lot of problems later on, like cancers and digestive issues, which this poor little puppy sometimes has digestive issues, right? So Latte is a very clean dog who I raised basically from 4 months, whatever, the owner that gave her to me let her go too early from her mother. So So now Tyla is officially mine. I got all of her documentation. So now she's mine, because he said, yeah, you're right. I guess I can't really take her to France so easily. So here's a little bit of money and enjoy your dog. so she's mine. Huh, Tyla? Hello. You want a blueberry? And I've never had a dog that has such a affinity for food. This puppy is like insatiable when it comes to food. You put food down, it's gone. Like there's cat food on the floor, it's gone. She just eats everything, and she has such high energy. Huh? Hi, Tyla. But as I hold her, I'm like melting. She's like, ugh. like a fur coat. I need to get her shaved because now it's getting hot again. Oh, so I love animals. And my helper came the other day with a new puppy. And I'm like, okay, 1 dog is a lot. 2 dogs is enough. And 3 dogs? Am I ready for another one? Can I handle another? This one's a Yorkshire Terrier, and the owner doesn't have time because she has a new boyfriend who she travels to see in his country. So she doesn't have time to spend with the puppy. And so they're like, do you want the puppy? Like, I'm trying to get to a point where I can just be on the move and be a digital nomad, you know? And so Cookie's still here. That's the cat that adopted me. She loves me. And she annoys me every morning at 4 or 5 a.m. She comes scratching at my door like, hey, this is my wake up time. You need to feed me. If you don't feed me, I'm gonna just cry for hours until you do. Yep. This Yorkshire Terrier is only 8 months old. Super cute. Maybe you get to see her soon. What will you do with the dogs when you get a boyfriend? You have to accept me and all my goodness. If you don't, I will be forever a dog lady, alone on the mountain with my animals. I'm kidding, I won't do that. I'm sure anybody that I'm with will love animals. Right? I hope. Every guy says they don't like animals until they have them. And then they love them. Oh. Speaking of Cookie, she's right here. Okay. So if you have cat allergies, I understand. If you have dog allergies, we have a problem. Cat, I understand. Cat is, I don't know. How to travel with all the pets. So that's the unfortunate part, is because I don't want to get Latte vaccinated. She will probably never be able to leave Thailand. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll do it, but you have to buy those hairless dogs. I've seen them. They're like Egyptian cats, right? Maybe that kind of hairless cats. It's all skin, but they have a lot of skin issues, so you have to like moisturize them all the time or something. I don't know. Does anybody have one of those? I think it's like a Sphinx cat or something. So when I travel, I just have somebody that I know that loves animals keep an eye on them. Or, you just barter. You stay at my place. It's called house sitting or dog sitting. You stay at my place for free, and all you have to do is give love and affection to my babies, and you get to have a free place to stay. It's a pretty good barter, right? You don't have to pay rent. You can just enjoy life with animals. Or I have my helper who I pay anyway, and my helper loves animals too. So you can do that too. It's more affordable, obviously, in Thailand than it would be in the States. In the States, you have to get like a, teenager that is responsible, that will love your animals, or you find somebody that does pet sitting. Like Carter. Carter will pet sit for you. Do you want him to come stay at your place and feed your animals? Job opportunity for Carter. I'll do it. I'll come stay at your place and take care of your animals. It's a thing. There's an application for it. If you want to be a house sitter or dog sitter, there's a whole group chat on it. Robot feeds my pets. Do not need a pet sitter. Yeah, but they don't have anybody to spend time with. The robot isn't going to pet them and give them affection and love. I also have an automatic feeder. The problem in Thailand is the feeder doesn't like keep out the ants, so ants will go and eat the food. If the dog doesn't eat the food right away, the ants will come. So you have 5 cats. Oh, the 5 cats is enough. During COVID, I rescued like 19 cats. I will say it was a bit much, but I love animals, and I needed to do something because all these expat families, they just left their animals and went back to their country, and you can't leave an inside cat outside to fend for itself. So I was going around and go, oh, look at a cat. Okay, take it home. Oh, look at an animal. Oh, take it. So I had like 19 cats and 5 dogs. Too much. I'll if for whatever reason that happens again, yes, I would probably do the same thing because it's my compassion. I can't help it. But it is what it is. My battery is gonna die on here, and my battery is gonna die on my phone. So I think I will take my leave and bid you adieu. Thank you for joining me today. We didn't really have a specific topic of conversation, but we tried. We went on a little tangent for many different subjects, and I hope you had a enjoyable experience with me, and maybe we'll find some other activities to do in the next show of Yoffe. But I'll be back tomorrow. I need to make banana bread for somebody special, and maybe you guys can do it with me. We'll see how it goes. Or we do another cafe, because can't go wrong with eating food in a cafe. So anyway, mwah, have a good day or night. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully, and enjoy. See you later. Go raid somebody fun. Okay, bye.